Let's have it right. Yomi Vigo here, and if football is a stage, then Marcus Rashford just stole the spotlight at St James's Park. 2 goals, 1 rebirth, and a brutal silencing of Newcastle's party. Barcelona came to Tyneside for a Champions League clash dripping in history, but it was Rashford, cast aside at Old Trafford, embraced in Catalonia, who wrote the script in bold ink. By the 82nd minute, the evidence was undeniable. Rashford left the pitch smiling, wrapped in Flick's embrace, having wrecked Eddie Howe's carefully drawn blueprint. The German manager's plan crumbled because of one man's pace, precision, and defiance. Newcastle had brought in Faustino Asprilla, the cult hero who once buried Barcelona here in '97, to sprinkle nostalgia on the night. Instead, the old memories were crushed by new ones. This was not supposed to be Barcelona's evening, not with Anthony Elanga charging down the wing like a man possessed, not with Harvey Barnes buzzing into space, not with Sandro Tonali running midfield like he owned it. Newcastle pressed with ferocity, their energy turning the opening half hour into chaos. Long balls, sharp passing, relentless crosses, all of it aimed at unsettling the Spanish champions. But football punishes waste. Barnes dinked one wide, Elanga saw his cross wasted, and chance after chance fizzled without a specialist striker to bury it. Meanwhile, Barcelona absorbed the blows, bided their time, and refused to get dragged into Newcastle's physical storm. And when the gaps finally opened, Rashford was there, razor sharp. His first warning came when he danced past Kieran Trippier, leaving the veteran scrambling. The shot went wide, but the danger was real. You could feel Newcastle's backline tighten. By halftime, Dan Burn had already been booked, Robert Lewandowski was pleading with referees, and Flick's men had started to stitch their passes together. Patience was Barcelona's weapon, and it would cut deep. Then came the moment. Jules Koundé surged down the flank, delivered a wicked cross, and Rashford, timing his run to perfection, rose for a glancing header. Power, precision, inevitability, Hope could only watch as it flew past him. Rashford's first goal for Barcelona, and suddenly St James's Park was silent. Howe threw on Nick Woltemade and reshuffled his deck, but Rashford wasn't done. If the header was sharp, the second was savage. Skipping past Tonali, he let fly from 20 yards. Crossbar, net, eruption, a strike so clean it felt like vengeance itself. Anthony Gordon's late consolation gave the home fans something to cheer, but the story was already written. Barcelona walked away with control, and Rashford walked away reborn. The first Englishman since Gary Lineker to score in Barca colours, and the man who turned Newcastle's party into his personal redemption arc. And here's the truth, from me, Yomi Vigo. Manchester United let him go, but Barcelona just unlocked the version of Rashford we all feared was gone. Tonight, football gave him a second act, and it was devastating.